Welcome back, friends, to Live at the Roxy. Just getting better and better at these intros. I'm Roxy Stryer, and our series recurring, I want to call you a series regular, but I don't know what technically that takes. Steph Sabraw in the building.
Rox, that intro was so dope.
Yo, Jake Yakavetta
like
made it for me. It's cool, right? It's really cool. He found the song. The song is like fire. I want that song to play when I walk into rooms. It's just not how life works. Wait, Steph, I was thinking that you've been on this show every week. Like in my mind, that's how time has worked. You've guessed it every single week. I have you once a week. I looked, you haven't been here in, is it over a month?
It was a little bit, and it's so weird, Rox. I didn't tell you this. When you asked me yesterday in the morning, I thought, I haven't been on Rox's show in a while, but I don't know where the time went.
Wait, but I'm so confused because it does not, here's how I gauge time. The overlay that's on right now, that's in this gold, used to be in purple. And then I talked to Jake about changing it to gold. And I know that must have been over a month ago. So I know you haven't been on the show since then because I didn't have a gold one for you. Like, that's how I'm right now. There's no such thing as a clock or a calendar. Like, that's how I'm keeping time. Like, oh, when did I change from purple to gold? Which is like, what year is this right now? I feel like I'm in ancient Egypt. Who figured out the clocks?
What was that clock? The sun clock?
Yeah, who was that? It was the Egyptians, right?
Probably. The Egyptians and the Mayans did a lot of work for us.
Yeah, wow. We don't pay enough respect.
No.
We should. It's actually quite fucked up how little I know about who invented things that I use every day.
Yeah.
Because
it's been years, centuries.
I know, but I'm sure if you invent something, you think you're going down, like you're going to be remembered every day. Like somebody invented a fucking cup. I have no idea who did that. Somebody said like, oh, we need something to drink out of. It's called a cup. Yeah. And that person got so fucked.
Yeah.
No idea who you are.
No, you're right.
So sorry.
It is the only people we know is like Thomas Edison and the only main people.
Albert Einstein, but what did he even invent?
Didn't he do, this is going to be so, I just know it's E equals MC squared. I don't know exactly what that does. I'm really showing my college degree.
There's Newton with the gravity things.
Yes.
Which I remember that.
Maybe the laws of physics, some of the earlier laws of physics.
Oh, what the fuck did Einstein do? I don't know.
And then Amelia Earhart,
I hear she didn't even do the airplane. I hear
we shouldn't pay respect to her because she didn't even finish the job.
Yeah, she didn't fucking do it. What was I watching yesterday that was making fun of Amelia Earhart? I was like, what a strange reference this is right now. Shit. What was it that I was watching? Oh,
like
it was
Rick and Morty?
No, it was Friends. It wasn't making fun of her. It just said that she disappeared. Did you know that? Apparently you did? I don't remember that.
In Up, they made that little call to her with her glasses.
But where'd she go?
They just never found her. So she was going to be the first woman to go around
the world.
Yeah. Around the hemisphere, and she just got lost, and we never ever found her or recovered her body. It was really weird.
That's really fucked up. But I read so many biographies on her, and I don't remember that part. But maybe it's because maybe it was like an autobiography, so she didn't get to that part because.
She failed her mission.
Wait, let's talk. Weston says worked on the atom bomb. Who did? Einstein? Okay, we don't know.
He would be so upset if he had something to do with that.
So upset. Gregory Castillo, conservation of energy.
That makes more sense.
I don't even know what that means really, though.
I think in the laws of physics, energy, like one thing equals the other. In order to make something, I don't know.
Wait, let's chat some more. Ryan B says Einstein invented the gas absorption heat pump and the Einstein refrigerator.
Is this Wikipedia?
Yeah, I don't know, but also what the fuck's a gas absorption heat pump and what the fuck is an Einstein refrigerator?
Because I want one of those. I've never heard of one.
I mean, maybe that's just like the first kind of refrigerator. Okay, and to you, Jigyoto saying, "Come on, Roxy, you don't know either." Be honest with yourselves, people. I could sit here and pretend like, "Oh, you don't know what Einstein invented," or I could be honest and tell you,
Yeah.
"I don't know. I don't know." Somebody invented pumps like this, like bottles that you push down on, and shit comes
That was
out.
really convenient.
Really convenient. Thank you so much, Sally Fields. Nope, she's taken.
Those cookies.
Sally Drumskin, whoever you are, I really appreciate you. Like, I'm just literally looking around, no idea who did this. Who made
Who
these?
glasses? Yeah, glasses. That's a good one. We would have a lot of blind people out.
But also, I feel bad for that person because when you invented glasses, you probably thought that's the end of eyes stuff. Like, that's as far as we'll go to cure your eyes. And then people were like, bitch, hold my beer. Here is LASIK.
We got LASIK.
Yeah.
Now you have eyes like a baby when you're 85.
Okay, let's see. Come on, Roxy, about not knowing about Amelia Earhart. Yeah, I didn't realize that she was missing. I know more about Benjamin Franklin than Albert Einstein, other than Einstein was really smart. Yeah, here's what I know about Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein got F's in school.
Yeah.
That's like something people say all the time. Albert Einstein failed his classes. Like, that's what you say.
And they thought, I do know that they thought he had a learning disability and didn't want to even place him in class, and the teachers had a problem with him, but he was just a genius and smarter than everyone.
It's Albert Einstein failed school and Michael Jordan was cut from his freshman basketball team. Those are the two that like people always said to me when I was struggling. And it's like, bitch, I'm not Albert Einstein or Michael Jordan. I appreciate you gassing me up though. Speaking of gas, Ryan says basically he invented the first gas boiler and refrigerator, but obviously it was less polished version. What's a gas boiler? Like my stove? Gas stove?
I think that gas stove.
Steph.
Gaston.
This is
I'm
you.
not sure.
This is you. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. That's
totally. That's exactly what it is because I know this stuff. Because I went to school.
100%.
I'm just waiting for you to find the right answers because I've known them.
I agree with Steph in that statement. One. Yeah.
Me dissing, yeah.
Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. It's one of the few that I feel like people legit acknowledge.
Yeah. And I just found out he was at a war, and I forget the other guy now. There was a war for who would invent the light bulb
this
first.
Is real. It's and his name is, I feel like he's a car person. Henry Ford? Was that who was that?
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense really.
But it shows it's like, even if you get, I guess we remember Thomas Edison, but it is such a battle for those first.
Oh, now Tesla? Huh. Is it Tesla?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, Roxy, a gas boiler is your heating. Well, I didn't know that.
Who calls it that? What is this? Salem witchcraft? A boiler?
You guys are rude. Break it down in layman terms. Thank you very much. Need that. But also, who got fucked here? Because there's so many people is Thomas Edison. Because when you think about light, what is the saying everybody always says is, and God said, let there be light. But like when they're talking about that kind of light, they're talking about the sun. They're not fucking talking about but everybody who turns on their apartment and God said, let there be light. No, bitch. Thomas Edison
did. Yeah, we really need to pay him his respect. That is such a good point, Rox.
Thank you.
Fuck the sun.
Fuck the sun. God, that's all you can do? Make the sun?
Seriously, it's nothing.
Okay,
but we decided Roxy is like the sun. Her color is yellow, if you guys don't know that. Her soul color. This
is what I said to Steph before the show, because like Steph is green, but to me, Steph is orange. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even really feel like explaining too much, but like Steph is orange. Mm-hmm. I know that in my soul. My yellow soul knows Steph's soul is orange. And it's fine because like I'm pink and you're green, but I'm yellow and you're orange.
We're a sunset ombre.
And I'm pretty sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm pretty positive you are very clear on that. Henry Ford and Thomas Edison were friends and spent winter together in Florida. Like that's where they would go to get warm and tan. Can you picture? Like, I need a photograph of Henry Ford and Thomas Edison on the beach.
Yeah, what did their bathing suits look like?
Straight chilling. Well, probably really small. Why were men's bathing suits so small?
Yeah, and women were wearing like the full suit
thing, which are sexy. I will say I like women's bathing suits that go up past their belly button. I like those things, you know, when when it's a bikini, that's cool. But for men, I don't know why they've never had bathing suit tops. Why has there never been?
Yeah, when did we skip straight from women's nipples are offensive?
Yeah, I don't know.
What year was that?
Somebody talk to us. Who invented that? Because we don't respect you. Free the nipple.
Yeah, because honestly, when either if guys work out or they just have a little extra weight, they have mass there. Like it's not like a lot of guys probably have the same size as me.
And maybe they want to wear a bathing suit top.
We should destigmatize it.
Yeah, but it would be really hard to sell. Like if right now you and I wanted to change our life goals and to make men's bathing suit tops, just say that was the passion, I don't think it would do well. Like I don't know that we'd have customers.
Yeah, I think we would be like shamed as like the psycho feminists have really struck a chord that no one likes.
But what about even a bandeau? You know, just for like a because I don't want them to deal with what we do, which is the strap here, which on your neck this way.
And talk about tan lines, but it's also offensive because we actually care about getting bronze and they don't, and we have tan lines.
Wait, speaking of offensive and speaking of getting tan lines and bronze, can I tell you why I'm devastated? Well, there's many reasons I'm devastated today, but yesterday I was on the phone with our mutual friend, Kevin Undergaro, who legitimately was like, you are going to turn into leather if you don't stop going in the sun. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, it doesn't matter about SPF. Like once your face and your chest turn leathery, you can't fucking get them back. There's no cosmetic, like there's nothing. He was like, you can tan your arms, your back, your legs, but you cannot tan your face and your chest. And that's what I bake. Like I literally bake just my face and my chest. Like this is how I sit.
Oh yeah, especially when you're on the computer.
100%. And I'm really upset.
That take hours of day? The leatherback look.
20 minutes. I do 20 minutes a day, but it's every day. And right now I can kind of see, I wonder if you're going to be able to see this. I'm getting freckles, but I feel like they're also sunspots.
Oh, yeah. I can kind of see them. They're so light. Like, right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're light right now in my 20s, but what are they going to look like when I'm older? And I'm really upset about it because I don't want to listen to him because I don't want him to be right, but I also need my face to be protected for a long time because I'm planning on making myself famous. It's just
not planning, it's happening. Yeah, it will be happening for the rest of your life. You'll be on camera. However, do you lotion after you sun? Because I feel like a lot of the leather.
Anything that's sitting here, although I don't like this lotion. I need a better one.
If you go in the sun for 20 minutes, and I think after, if you do like an aloe, you should get the actual aloe leaves and put that on your skin. Yeah.
Leaves?
No. It's like the big aloe leaf with the, like they have like spikes on the side. You cut it open and you get the liquid.
Every day?
I mean, like you could just get aloe, but that's the most natural way. I did it like last week.
You bought an aloe plant?
Yeah, you just cut a little slice, like a 1/4 inch, and the whole plant lasts for like 3 weeks.
No way.
Just rub it on your face. Yeah, and it's $1. It's actually really, really cheap skincare. Any like a Trader Joe's will have it, a Sprouts will have it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you just keep cutting at it.
Yeah.
Is that fucked up to the plant?
No. What? Aloe vera is very easy to grow. It's a succulent.
No, I only say that because, like, when you are a kid and you're walking outside and you pick the flowers and your parents say, like, that's not nice to the plant.
Yeah. That is true. I forgot that parents used to say that.
Yeah, is it not? I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about that, though, like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, what are they talking about?
Because
I guess they just didn't want us to destroy nice plants. That's what it was. It was a selfish statement.
yeah, but I like to. It works. It works on sunburns. Yeah, I definitely use aloe on my sunburns, and I have a thing of aloe. I just don't put it on my face because it's so sticky.
Yeah, you do it but no one's seeing you right now. So
No,
you
it's
could
not about the
just
seeing me; it's the feel. Like you get crunchy
yeah,
feeling.
do it overnight. Do it overnight. Just get a good lotion for after after you're in the sun.
Yeah, I need a better one. I just ordered one on Amazon. I think it was something repair. I saw the word repair, and I was
I
like,
love how
okay.
Kevin like actually cares about every single thing that
I know.
happens in our lives.
I said to him, "Can you please just invent something between now and when I'm gonna need it?" Which is like, you've got 7 years, so can you just like figure it out now? I
Yeah.
don't even know how long. Like when you're 35, that's when your face really needs to be more protected, I think.
Yeah, I don't that's when your cells actually start degenerating at a faster rate.
Is that true?
Yeah, in your 30s.
The only
I don't
reason
know
I
the
picked
exact age.
35 is because I know that's when it's hard to get pregnant. So I've just figured that.
That's when like everything I've been having such a because you know me, I've been saying crazy shit lately. Like, should I
Yeah.
just pop one out?
Yeah.
Because I don't understand why whoever put us here gave us a time clock on that.
It's so weird. And you would think that they would want us to be better parents, and the older you are, the better parent you make. Not
Yeah, like it should
not
be
always,
50
but like
years old.
yeah, totally. But then
You
you
get
just let them have
rage for
their kid.
50 years.
It's just tough. It's challenging. I want to go to some of the Patreon questions, Streamlabs questions, Super Chat questions, and also, yes, we will be talking today about Fred Willard. I'm glad we're having a show that makes us laugh today because I feel like that's exactly what Fred was put on this planet to do. I mean, he was just like the most adorable thing of all time, but also made me hysterically laugh for hours and hours. I know you too, Steph. So we'll talk about all that today. But let's start with this Super Chat coming in. Roxy, you're spending too much time in the sun. Didn't I just fucking say that? Didn't I just admit that? Keep it to like 2 or 3 days tops. I'm concerned you'll end up looking like slightly burnt toast. And hey, Steph,
Burnt toast.
hope you're both enjoying your weekend. This is a TikTok I saw the other day. Somebody said like it was a girl with a little boy's voice, and he's like, I look like slightly burnt chicken nugget. I love myself anyway. And it was so freaking cute. But I don't want to look like burnt toast. I guess.
But Rox, I did read Joe Rogan posted. He had some doctor on his show, and there's been multiple studies in other countries that there's a correlation between vitamin D deficiency and how quickly you come back from having coronavirus. Like, there's a huge, obviously,
if you are deficient, you come back quicker.
No, they're seeing that the people who are vitamin D deficient, almost 90 out of 100, they come back way slower in a recovery process. Yeah.
Wow. This is something I was thinking about last night. Okay, so this happens to me periodically where I'll be thinking about one thing at night and then I can't get off of it and I Google for hours. It usually, to be perfectly honest, usually happens to me when I think about the Holocaust because I'll just like ask myself one question about something. It's not funny, but like I'll think about like one question about, but what were their shoes like? Or some shit like that. Like it will just pop in my head and then I'll be for hours like trying to figure out about their shoes when it's like, bitch, like that's not the problem, but okay. But I just like can't get off of it. And last night I was like, what's happening in Africa? What's happening in Africa right now? Like I'm such an American. I'm so ignorant right now. What's happening in Africa? And like just I don't know whether I wanted to know about all of Africa, like whatever. And then I started thinking, I was like, okay, what's happening in just like third world countries and things? And I just went on such a rabbit hole because I didn't know, like, is there a correlation between wealth and if you survive this or not? And we have it bad here, but third world countries are like fucked right now. I mean, like fucked. And that what do you even, when the whole world is struggling and you don't have enough to give, what do you even do about that? Like, what the fuck
Yeah.
do you even do?
Yeah, because we barely are making it out with enough resources in America, and
Right.
we say are the best, and we have an entire we have continents that don't have anything like in comparison. So it's really scary.
I forget where in Africa. I think it just actually said Northern Africa, but whatever it said that the amount of beds in Africa is 0.1 beds for every X amount of people, and here is 37 beds. So we have 37 beds to their 0.1 beds.
Oh my God.
Which was just like, I don't even. And I sat there and I was like, how can I help? And then I was like, I don't know that I can. What I donate, I mean, none of us have fucking money, but like,
that's been the part that's been driving me insane, that I want to help, but a
wanna
lot of
volunteer.
this help is money, and we can't really volunteer. Like, I've dropped off some stuff here and there, but that's only, I mean, it's still better than nothing, but I wish I had a boatload of money.
Yeah, I know. But even earlier this year, one of the things that I was really trying to help with was the wildfires in Australia. But that was one place was experiencing extreme. And so the rest of the world can rally around. Right now, there is no rest of the world. It's the whole fucking world.
Yeah.
So there's nobody to help because everybody's trying to help themselves, which sounds selfish, but it's not even. It's just like everybody's trying to help themselves.
Did you see that there was French doctors who wanted to experiment different coronavirus treatment in Africa? I'm like, what is this? The 17th century? Like, they wanted to use Africa and regions in Africa as test subjects for like different coronavirus treatments. And people are like, those are actual humans. I don't know if you've been around, but we don't do that. Yeah, it was like outrageous. Everyone was, so it stopped. It got nipped in the butt, but I just found out it's nipped in the bud.
Yeah,
which I always thought it was. Yeah, you told me that. It just doesn't make sense. It should be in the butt,
Well,
but yeah, it's not happening. Yeah.
Ouchie. Ouch, my butt. All right, going into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Glenn Caesar says, Roxy, I don't think Steph's answered these 4 food questions that I ask your guests yet. So here it goes.
I just spilled water, so there's Steph really back in action.
How did you spill it on your forehead?
It dropped on the floor.
And then onto your forehead?
I am Mayhem. That is my Marvel Universe character.
Yeah, you really are. You really are. Okay, so here are the 4 food-related questions. The first part is, what's your favorite meal to have when you're feeling down?
Pasta.
That's mine too. What's your favorite breakfast food?
Oh. I love a good avocado toast. Throw a little egg on there.
I kind of feel like you maybe have answered this because I know you said avocado toast, but I don't know. Let's see on this one. Favorite dessert?
It's a close call between a pizookie, a cookie with ice cream.
Have I told you about my pizookies?
No.
I just started making them. I'm going to make another one tonight. I have to send you this recipe. You're going to die. It's the best thing I've ever made.
Oh, no. It's actual crack. Yeah, that mixture's crack.
It's so good. You're going to die.
Please send it to me. And then, I love creme brulee if I'm going to go for a non-chocolatey one.
Creme brulee is the one with the crispy on top, right? Yeah. I like that one too.
Yeah, it's really
I don't know
good.
how somebody makes that. They take the lighter torch and they do the thing on top.
With sugar.
Yeah, I like that. It's tiramisu that I don't have, but creme brulee is dope.
Yeah.
And if it's like the good consistency underneath, that shit is so good.
Yes.
Wow.
You get it.
And then the last part is favorite late night snack.
Oh, so many. Roxy's seen me at night. I get ravenous.
Yeah, that's me too.
I don't know what my favorite. That's a really good question. I just like to snack, so chips and dip was probably my favorite, or pasta.
Yeah, facts. Thank you to Wested. It's a flower term, bud being the root of the plant.
Oh,
it does make more sense when you say that. I don't like when you guys are just so smart. I do like it, but it's also rude. Yeah, it's not really rude. We're rude. Whatever. Moving forward. Anthony Perez says, "Hey, Rox and Steph. Hope you're both having a good day. Roxy, I know you have an aversion towards cheese and most dairy products. I was wondering if Steph had any food she hates. And on the flip side, is there anything either of you consume too much of?" Definitely too much of.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Everything. I've been trying to cut out dairy because while we all shame Roxy, we probably shouldn't be eating it as
Yeah,
much.
you guys are so rude. Like cheese is not good for any of you. So chill. Chill out.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't like coconut. I'm pretty good with, and I don't like raw onions. I love grilled onions, but I will not eat raw onions. It's way too sharp for me.
And cilantro.
Oh, cilantro.
I love
I'll do
cilantro.
it. Like it's not like to some people it makes them want to die when they're eating it. I don't like it, but I won't like pull it out of a meal.
But the thing that you haven't said is the reason why you and I are not married yet. So are you going to tell them about it or no?
What's the exact reason?
The exact reason is because she won't eat meat and it crushes me.
I forgot. Oh yeah, Roxy, I've never seen her like this because usually she's the most open person I've ever met in my life. And she was like dead serious and said, an actual deal breaker for me in a relationship is if you don't eat meat. And I could not understand that.
I just can't be with you. And I respect your decision, but also you and I just won't align. Because I need to be able to share meals with people, and everything I eat is meat. For you, it's a little better because you do eat seafood, and like sometimes you'll have chicken if it's well cooked, but like maybe once a month. I mean, you're okay, but I just can't.
I know it's unfortunate because our co-parenting would be incredible, and we would lead like a very healthy, lovely lifestyle. But yeah, I know. It's your deal breaker.
Thank you, Andrew. Okay. I've dated girls who haven't eaten meat. It's weird. Yeah, it is weird. It's very weird. Can she be with someone that eats meat? What do you mean?
Can I date someone who eats meat?
Oh.
Yeah. I can't. I think I could. I wouldn't love it. I've dated someone who didn't eat healthy, and that was really hard for me because I like everything's in moderation for me. So I eat desserts a lot and I eat unhealthy food, but my base, like 80% is healthy.
Wait, are you ready to vomit?
What?
I hate eggs. I cracked an egg and got a dead bird. Fucked me up. Plus texture is gross. Wait, hold on. I didn't even realize this was possible. You're telling me there was a dead bird inside your egg? Is that how it works?
No. How did that happen? So that means it was fertilized? Because I think the eggs we eat aren't fertilized, right?
I don't fucking know.
When did that happen? At what age?
And where'd you get those eggs?
How big was the egg? An ostrich egg? How did a chick fit?
I don't know. Why do you think it was a chick?
Well, I'm just saying a dead bird is a chick if it's a...
Are all types of birds chicks?
No, the babies are chicks.
That's what I'm saying. Are all baby birds chicks?
Yeah.
Wait, what does this mean? Yeah, happens occasionally. What the fuck does that mean? I've been eating eggs my whole life.
Yeah. I don't buy cartons with happens occasionally. You might get a dead chick inside.
Non-adoption eggs. What the fuck? I don't even understand.
No.
What? I will say I'm pretty good about things that I eat, but if I cracked an egg and it had a dead bird in it, that would fuck me up for a second for sure.
Yeah.
Like, what if you just cracked it into like say you were making baking something and you like cracked it into it and it was just a dead bird? I mean, then what do? Do you take it out and keep making the thing, or you throw out everything you were making?
I think you throw it out and you take a lap. I don't know how you recover. You don't just bounce back and cook from. I don't think you eat for the next hour at least.
I like scrambled and sunny side up eggs. Me too, but at this point, I like any eggs that are eggs and just not dead birds.
Yeah, not dead birds.
Appreciate it.
Eggs are always a thing for me though. The moment I think about it too much, I don't want eggs, and I don't want anything to ruin eggs for me because it's an important protein source.
Yeah, and the dead.
Okay, enough, Tyler. Enough.
And
Oh
the
my God.
dead birds are all slimy and look alien. Ketchup is a miracle. What the fuck does that mean? All right. And scanners remind us that you got a dozen eggs. So even if one or two of them, has those dead babies in them, those dead chicklets. Oh boy. Brandy says, my coworker is listening and she said she would throw it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jake reminds everybody, like this video for fucked up eggs. Totally appreciate that. Also,
Yes, Jake.
I'm just curious, Steph. Answer how you will, but are you the bougiest of all time or no?
Yes, I have become very bougie in my stay-at-home daughter's day. This is a Voss water bottle for anyone who's unfamiliar.
Is that the water bottle of your family's choice?
No, they don't drink water bottles. I refill this because I measure it, but it's nice because it's glass.
That is unbelievable. Something I will say is my dad often buys expensive waters, and it's so funny to me. He will buy. What is the name of the one that comes in the green bottle? The green glass bottle.
Oh, it's a spring water, right?
Yes.
Colorado or something.
Yes, whatever it is, he will get so many of those, and it is so confusing to me.
Yeah, those don't taste that good to me.
I don't know. We only drink Voss. Zachary. Pellegrino. That's the name of them. Yeah.
Oh, Pellegrino. Those are good.
Yeah. I drink tap water. No, I don't like tap water.
We can't do that. Where are you? What city are you in?
New York has
to look that up.
New York has the cleanest water of any of the states. Isn't that crazy?
In the city, though, in
New York City.
How?
I don't know.
They have a good filtration system?
Probably because it's the dirtiest place on earth. They have to.
Yeah.
I really don't know. All right, going back into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Weston Ira says, I'm a Barbie guy in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. What does #Stoxy think of a World Girls music video? Maybe even a Great Aqua can get involved. The Great Aqua can get involved. If Aqua wants to do a music video with the World Girls, then we are so in. Are you crazy?
Who's Aqua?
I'm a Barbie girl.
Oh, Aqua. Yeah.
Aqua.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. We should do a music video, but we can't do it until everything's chill.
We all were in different places. I think we're doing a World Girls episode this Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Is that what we've decided on?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Just opening up the curtain for a second, I'll be honest. The scheduling of this World Girls video has been a fucking thing. It's just back and forth because we all are in complete different workspaces and places. But I believe we did decide on this Tuesday at 7 Pacific time. Is that correct?
That's what I also think, but it could just not be.
We haven't announced what it is yet, but we will hopefully by tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it will be here, like always. And we will have our Streamlabs, which is streamlabs.com/theworldgirls. If you guys ever want to put in suggestions of things we're giving a whirl. I'm actually really fucking excited about the one that we're doing. I think it's going to possibly be our funniest one yet, at least visually.
And different. It's nothing like anything we've done.
Yes. Yesterday, Ben asked me who was going to be best at it. And I said, I think you.
Yeah, I think I'm taking this one. Because I do my wrong. Don't do this at yourself.
Don't tell them what it is. Don't tell them what it is.
Oh my God, you're so right. Yeah. I prepped for this in ways.
Yes. I think I will be good too.
Me too.
But I don't think Darina will be great.
No.
We don't know.
You and I might actually go head to head on it because I forget how you do this certain thing too.
Yeah, especially because I do this thing often in the way that we're doing it, kind of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all we'll give you for that one right now.
Would
Yes,
you ever
Weston
do?
is also dancing.
Oh my god, yeah. Would you ever skydive?
100%. I cannot wait till we do that episode. Rap battle. All these are great ideas. Look at this. Steph, you are so lovely. You really
I haven't
are.
really been called that. That's very nice.
I think you're fucking lovely.
Thanks. That's a nice one.
You're very welcome. Going into the Patreon, patreon.com/Roxy Stryer. Let's see. Douglas Emmett says, "Hey, Steph, what's your favorite moment in Star Wars film history? And also, what are your thoughts about the Clone Wars Season 7?
Oh, I needed time to answer that question.
Favorite moment in Star Wars film history. That's
History.
a big one.
Yeah. I don't really know. I actually don't know. I have to think about that one. I did watch Clone Wars. I'm caught up now, and I loved this season.
I hear it's incredible.
It's so good, and it makes me. I think that they should do more animated stuff because I think they finally found a way to really do it, and they can do it now during quarantine. They can get a lot of people work.
Yeah, animated it's the way. What is it?
It is the way. This is the way.
This is the way. All right. Brandy, our girl, says, "Did Steph ever inform her parents of her rug spills? LOL. Love and miss you, Steph." Great question, Brandy. Steph?
I just told Roxy about this. I really wish my answer was more entertaining, and this is probably why I haven't published it. My dad randomly approached me and was like, "So what happened with your rug in the room?" And it was just like very casual conversation. And I said, "Oh yeah, Dad, I had an accident. I have 2 rugs picked out for you. It will all be fine." And he's like, "Honestly, your mom and I have wanted to redo this carpet for a really long time." And it's boring to say that my parents are the nicest people on earth. I thought they were going to beat my ass.
I'm so happy right now for anybody who doesn't know that you spilled nail polish, because the way you described this story is that you had an accident on the carpet.
God, sorry guys. Okay, so I spilled. I always
I love
expect
that.
everyone to know my story. Yeah, I
She had an accident, guys. It happened.
I spilled brown nail polish. It might as well have been poop. I don't even know where my thinking was behind painting my nails poop brown, but it happened, and I got
What do
cursed.
your nails look like right now?
They're like a charcoal gray.
Oh, actually, they look okay right now.
They're fine, rocks. They're fine.
No, they really are okay. I like that color more.
Yeah, it's way better. I threw away the brown one. That one was hexed.
Yeah.
So I spilled it everywhere in like a Picasso painting. Roxy couldn't even believe what it looked like. It was one drop and it just destroyed.
Like, it was legitimately like this, like everywhere in the carpet. It was crazy. Going back into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Garth McMurray says, "Look up vintage men's swimsuits. They used to have tops, then went down to tank tops. Also, Kevin is right. The UV damage at the skin is permanent. No aloe or lotions will help repair and reverse the damage to the skin. So please be safe and wear sun hats." And you guys just trying to make me look good for longer. I'm so annoyed. Why isn't the sun make me look better? I don't get it. It's very annoying. Men's swimsuits, they used to have tops?
I vaguely remember seeing throwback photos of the tanks. But it was definitely not I don't think it's swimwear material.
What would I even do? Men's swimsuits vintage?
Yeah. Maybe
tops?
Like the 30s.
Let's see. I'll pull them up if I find anything. No, but all these people. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. Stuff. They're like very. All right. Let's see if I can pull these in for you guys. Look at me just trying to fucking do all the things.
I know you've really become talented at this.
A straight G. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So okay, is it a belt stuff?
Yeah, those are belts on the right and in the middle and the right, but the left is like a dress I would wear now.
It's a dress. Wait, is that a one piece?
That looks like a one piece. That looks like club attire.
I mean, the cutout under, like, near the side boob is total club attire.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I would wear every single one of these.
Yeah, me too. Those
High
look like
shorts.
Fanta girl outfits.
Wow.
Fit right suits for men and boys. Huh.
Are those men or boys?
Those are men, but I think they're modeling for boys too.
I have a really hard time telling how old people are in the past. You ever,
Yeah.
like, look at movies from the past and it's like, are you 50 or are you 12?
Yeah. Wizard of Oz. I
Yeah, Judy Garland, how old is Dorothy?
no idea.
Talk to me.
It's weird to think about the older generations too, because they would get married and pregnant before 20. And I have no idea how to even hold a baby in my later 20s.
I'm just curious, when you say you don't know how to hold a baby, you don't know where it would go?
Like I have to hold the head for head support.
Oh, I thought you meant hold it in your womb.
No. I definitely nature would have to take over because I have no idea.
Steph, your eyebrows are freaking amazing. I agree.
Thank you.
Scanners appreciate you recognizing an amazing woman's eyebrows. It's like the best compliment ever. All right, we got some stuff going on with Glenn in here. Glenn has multiple questions. Let's see.
Nice.
One of them says, speaking of food, so this is going back to when we were speaking of food. Did you make the chewy Italian sausage pasta sauce you talked about on Mother's Day? Yes. I know that you said it's a slow cooked dish and that your brother said it's best if you cook it for like 8 hours. How was it? So I did make it. It was amazing. I can give you guys the recipe, but you're supposed to cook it for 6 or more hours. I only had 4.5 hours to cook it because I was getting so hungry. So it was great, but if I cooked it for 8, I think it would have been even better because I had to end up putting some. Yeah, you don't do anything for that time. You just keep it on low heat. But I had to end up putting some tomato paste in it to make it a little thicker because I wasn't cooking it long enough, so it was still more watery. So I wish that I had more time, but it was really delicious. Thank you, Glenn, for asking. Glenn also said, Roxy and Steph, here's a South African-based non-government organization that you might want to check out and look into supporting. Oh, God, wish me luck right now. It's called Ikuk Hey Nayeni Relief Project. Definitely butchered that. It's also my yoga/meditation teacher, www.ekukhayeni.org. So that's EKUKHANYENI. Ekukhayeni. Henyeni. Ekukhayeni. Sorry if I butchered that, but I'll definitely look at it.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. Going back, another one from Glenn in the Patreon. Glenn says, if you could time travel to visit any time, this is for you, Steph, visit any time and place in history without fear of accidentally changing history, a la the butterfly effect, where would you go and what would you do? Again, you're not going back with the intention of doing something on purpose, specifically to change history, etc., because I'm sure we could all come up with that type of answer.
Yeah. 70s. I just would love to just rock and roll in the 70s, hang out with all the greats who like didn't make it out of the 70s. That's what I would do.
But like, would you go find your parents?
I didn't know what they did, and it wasn't very fun. They've been squares their whole lives. I want to rage. I want to be with Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, all the just legendary humans.
I love that answer so much. This is why we're best friends. You get me? All right, another one coming in from patreon.com/Roxy Stryer. Weston Ira says, what villains would make the best heroes? It's a very open-ended question. What villains would make the best heroes? So I'm assuming they're talking about like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, if they decided to be good. I mean, Magneto, we've always seen be like ride that line. And if you use your powers for good, you're good. And when you use them for bad, you suck.
Yeah. I love Magneto.
Yeah, I do too, but I feel like he's a little bitch sometimes.
Yeah, like an overlord.
I mean, Daenerys Targaryen, we saw like villain.
Yeah, let's just write her character as a genocidal witch for the last season.
She would make the best hero if she wasn't a villain, I guess. What do you think, Steph?
Well, we saw you. I love Maleficent, and she's
Yes.
kind of that
You cried.
villain.
It's fine.
Yeah, she can do both. And then obviously Darth Vader is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Oh, interesting from Rob K. Negan from The Walking Dead. Yeah. Dr. Doom says the third turd. Weston says Lex Luthor. I don't know that Lex Luthor would ever make a good hero because he's just so selfish.
Yeah.
So I don't know that he could ever really put aside his needs.
Poison Ivy could if she just like messed with all the evil men in the world just with her sex appeal.
Yep, that would be great. You guys let us know in the chat and in the comments who you think. Interesting question. Gingerbread says, this is coming in from the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Hey guys, sorry if this has been asked before, but if Steph is a big Star Wars fan, would she ever do the Schmodown? Also, Steph, can you speak any other languages? So we're doing actually right now a Schmodown Star Wars tournament that Steph's obviously not in, but I don't know. Is Star Wars trivia something you'd ever be interested in?
I talked about this with Ben and Andrew on the Action Guys. This would be the time that I would rewatch the movies and actually study them and take notes, but that I'm not that kind of viewer. I could do it, but also the Star Wars League and Schmodown is insane.
Yeah.
Like the people that do it I've never seen anything like it. When I've seen you perform, we've watched them a few times, and I don't know how I would get on that level.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
They're crazy.
Yeah. It has to become like a huge chunk of your life.
Yeah. And that's not for me, but I really, 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 really respect it. Do I speak any other languages? Embarrassingly, no. I should.
It is
I definitely
so embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed. This is such an American issue. Like, why is this not in our public school systems from a very, very early age mandatory like it is overseas?
Yeah, because I'm from San Diego, so we're basically Mexico, and we would have cultural days once a week with a Spanish-speaking teacher, but they didn't go the extra mile to we should have had it every single day. We should have all been fluent by 5th grade.
Yes. And it's crazy, and that's what they do in other countries. They have to learn a different language, and it doesn't make any sense. Like,
it makes us smarter too. I have some cousins who speak multiple languages. I know they're smarter than me, and they're like 5 years old. They're already smarter than me. I don't even want to look them in the eyes.
I can't even look at them. They're so smart. Those assholes, those baby 5-year-old assholes. Ben Rayner says, Vader, if he turned, he could be a great hero. Yeah, and he kind of did and kind of was.
Yeah, sometimes. I would have rather him come back instead of Palpatine. We'd be like, oh my God, he's actually alive. And then he would have redeemed all his killings of younglings and actually made the place of a better world.
Younglings, is that a word?
Yeah, the little Jedi.
Youngsters, the younglings.
The younglings.
What am I right about? Really them. What's odd? Roxy's right. It is very odd. What did I call odd?
About old people. You don't know how old they were?
Really? I don't know. That what we're on? All right. Let's go back to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Weston says, I'm no doctor, but I dig the concern about your skin health, Roxy. Going back to Animorphs, what would Stoxy's flight morphs and combat morphs be? Mine would be some kind of eagle and tiger, respectively. Almost said a lion, but tigers are better fighters. Okay, so what would we do?
Okay, Animorphs was the craziest. I actually started investigating Animorphs. I might do a video on them because do you remember those covers?
The covers?
The covers of Animorphs, the book series of it?
No.
It was a children's book series, and it was the grossest thing. It was like human kids forming into grasshoppers, like you have to look it up, Rox. It's nightmare type thing.
Wait, okay. When you said covers, I literally thought you meant blankets.
No, Animorphs book covers. Look it up. It's insane.
Okay, I'll look. You keep telling me though. What do you think we would
Okay.
do? Our combined.
Are combined. Well, I think Roxy kind of screams like snow leopard or jaguar is
I
her
mean,
fighting one.
those are both so kind of you. Thank you for seeing me. Wait,
Yeah, I would
these are
love to
very
be a
strange.
gorilla.
A gorilla?
Yeah, silverback gorilla.
Wait, some of these are
King
really
of the
weird.
jungle.
I'm pulling these in right now. Is gorilla king of the jungle? What makes you say that?
Silverback gorillas can take on, I think, any animal.
Why? That's just like a fact you randomly know?
Yeah, because I love gorillas. They're my favorite animal.
Oh, I didn't know that about you. All right, let's look at some of these. Okay.
Yes.
So this is
like,
doing
this is frightening.
like this, but look at this little girl. What's happening to her? She's becoming a snake, or what is that? An iguana?
Never change. Yeah, I don't know. That one's a weird one. Not fully formed, but looks like an iguana.
What is this? She still looks like a person just with abs.
Yeah, she's a bat. That one's not very good. Usually
the
they
sixth
really
Animorph
transform.
is back, and he's not happy. Oh, it's a he, not a she.
Oh, huh.
Interesting. Maybe it's because it's zoomed out. Okay. What about this one?
Yeah. Okay. A hawk. Be afraid.
These are strange. Very strange.
Yeah, really weird. I don't know how you didn't see those. Those were at the same time as Goosebumps.
I love Goosebumps.
Me
I don't
too.
really remember the Animorphs. Going. What did this thing say that I was thinking about? Not being a doctor, but being concerned. It's so funny, you guys, in your transitions. You're concerned about my health. Anyway, Animorphs. I like that. I like leopards.
You are
that
very
help?
leopard.
Yeah, I like
Yes.
leopards.
I think that's how you are. Like stealthy, strong, really pretty.
and they can climb things.
Mm-hmm. And they hide. Yeah, they're dope.
That could be pretty fun if I could leopard myself. We've been on here for so long, and I know we're gonna have to get out of here soon. But okay, I do want to spend a little bit of time talking about Fred Willard because we haven't spoken much about him so far. I asked you this before we started, Steph, but for me, obviously he's been in some massive, massive movies, but most recently, I have been such a huge fan of his work on Modern Family. He was always somebody who, kind of much like when you pop onto this show, Steph, was a ray of light, so funny, such a breath of fresh air, and such a great addition to the show. So that's really those are like my final memories with him. But what for you, like when you think of Fred Willard, what do you think of? Is there a performance or just like what are your thoughts?
I think of just it's such a delight every time he would pop up into any movie, which would be so many. I mean, his IMDb is probably insane, but like the Anchorman appearances.
312 stuff, 312 credits. I've never seen anybody have that many. I mean, sometimes people have over 100 and it's crazy. If you have over 200, it's psychotic. 312 credits this man had.
Insane. And movies and TV. Just so diverse. And seems like everyone loved him. American Wedding he was in. Just always just randomly pops in and was just such a good guy. I can't even believe how old he was though, because he looked great.
He did. He really did. Was it 86? I think it says that he was. But he just had this young energy to him. And so I don't think his age ever even crossed my mind. But obviously Best in Show, A Mighty Wind. These are ones people are talking about as some of his greatest performances. Harold and Kumar.
Anchorman.
He's just been everything. Yeah, I'm looking through his IMDb right now. It's like some things I don't even. It's exactly what you just did, Steph. That that feeling of like holy crap. Like all right, something I didn't know that he was in 7 episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful. in 2014, like so random. But I just feel like he was never judgy about it. He just wanted to like come on screen and make people smile, get in, get out. Like,
yeah,
just such a
that's
cool.
such a good life.
It's incredible. An episode of Hot in Cleveland, which I loved. A lot of TV after 2000 that he was in. What is it? Betsy's Kindergarten Adventure? He was in 17 episodes of that as bus driver Bob. Do you remember that TV series?
No.
Betsy's Kindergarten Adventure. It was an animated show, it looks like. But that, I mean, it's just so crazy how many different audiences he touched. Kids, adults, people, like you know somebody's touched a lot of hearts when both my grandparents and myself, my siblings, like every generation knows him as something different.
So true.
Which is pretty incredible. You guys share with us your thoughts. Oh, see, this is interesting. Jenna just said Wizards of Waverly Place. Like, that's so funny that's.
I watched that show. I don't remember. That was like my last Disney Channel show.
Really? Oh, I was too old at that point. Everybody hates Chris.
Good show.
Lemmy said he dibbled in this and dabbled in that. The guy could do it all, and he did. Very true. Very true. Let's see. Good luck, Charlie. I love all of these. Great and Anchorman. Best in Show. So many great ones. Modern Family.
So you saw every season of Modern Family?
Yeah, what was it? 11 or 10 by the end?
Yeah.
How come? Because you fell off, you said, right?
Yeah, I saw probably up to season 5, but I loved the show. There's no good reason I have for stopping watching. I just did.
So what's crazy about Modern Family is I just looked. So apparently he was in, I think it's 14 episodes of Modern Family, but it feels like he was in so many more because his first episode of Modern Family was in 2009 and his last one was in 2020. Wow. So he was one of the only people who just kept coming back.
Yeah.
As Phil's dad. So it's kind of crazy. So he was in 2009 and 2010, 2013, 2015, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Which is how you know that they really like somebody, because you don't have to bring somebody back periodically for that long.
Yeah.
But they did.
Wait.
What?
Do you see this comment from Ryan B? Is this true? Do you watch The Bachelor?
Yes, I do. And yes, he was. And it was incredible.
What?
He was on The Bachelor commentating with Chris Harrison a lot through the years. Insane. But this most recent one, I think they were doing wrestling in a ring. And like the girls were wrestling each other and he was commentating. I don't even know how to describe it other than that. But he was a fan of the show and it was so fucking funny stuff.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was really, I forgot about that. Thank you, Ryan, for reminding me. That's the best way to talk about it. But I remember that came out very close to the episode. So on Modern Family this past season, the character died. And it was like one of the only times I think that the show dealt with that kind of grief and loss. And it was wild, like such a beautiful and heartfelt episode. And then I think it was like a week later, I was watching him commentate The Bachelor. And I was like, this guy is all the freak over the place.
So cool.
Yeah.
What a legend.
It's such a legend. He was a perfect soap opera actor. So Scanner's like, I didn't even know he was in soaps. Kim Possible, Jack Hench. Crazy.
What?
Kim Possible.
Such a good show.
And also then on Us, this duo looks like a couple of magazine covers, models having an off day chat. You know it. It's like so.
You're the best. Thank you so much.
Like, amazing.
What's Kim Possible's name? Christy Romano. Right?
Carlson Romano, right?
Yeah, she's been killing it on TikTok.
Yeah, she does. She crushes the TikTok game. She really does. Steph, are we going to talk later?
Yeah, you guys, Roxy and I will each FaceTime each other, and I'll look down on the phone. It's been an hour and a half. I have no idea where the time went.
But also, there's nothing to update each other on right now. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Nothing, especially in my life. It's just like random. That's how you know your soulmates.
No, you have to update me on the carpet situation and your nails and all different things.
Yeah,
A
you're
couple
right. A
more
lot
things.
is happening.
A lot is taking place. A couple more things before we get out of here. I want to make sure that I've gotten to all of your guys' stuff. So there's a couple of more Streamlabs and Super Chat stuff. Do I have you for a few more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Sugar Gum says, I didn't know you officiated your brother's wedding until you showed the photo yesterday. Very sweet. When you marry Ellis, LOL, or anyone else, of course, will Jet be doing the same
so
for
fun.
you? I don't know why they are on the ship me and Ellis thing.
I thought you meant like you were gonna marry him, like be the person, not marry.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, I'm down for that too, but I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. Sorry.
No,
they're just like really good friends.
Not taking place. It's because he came on the stream and we talked about how we have different sides of the bed and why that's very important when you're picking a partner. So then obviously everybody was like, oh, so you guys are going to get married because you sleep on different sides of the bed, clearly.
Yeah. That's meant to be.
That makes sense. Will my brother marry me and my partner? I don't know. He's a very good public speaker. But I don't even know what kind of wedding. Like, I don't even know. I don't know. Have you ever thought about that stuff?
I wanted my dad to, because he does that too. But my mom was like, absolutely not. But everything else on the wedding haven't thought about.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to have a freaking Christian wedding, Catholic wedding.
Catholic. Yeah, Catholic. It'll be weird. I know, dude. It will be very quick, 30 minutes in and out, and then we rage all night.
No way is it going to be quick. Catholics are slow.
No. I won't do it. I already told her. Like, if I ever get married, which that's still a huge if, just to be clear, everyone, it will be at a Catholic church, but I will be clear with the priest, 30 minutes. This is quick spark notes. Let's go.
Let's go, priest. Let's go. Yeah. Garth McMurray says, Steph, silverback gorillas are dangerous. But my parents and family lived in the Congo, and the most dangerous animal in Africa are hippos. They kill more people than lions, leopards, or gorillas. My parents lost some friends growing up to hippo attacks. Is that real life?
Yeah, they're nasty.
Hippos?
And they try to make them cute for the toys, like hungry hippos. Yeah, they're really, really nasty. So if you go even by the water, even like every year someone dies by going by the water and the hippos pop out and they charge.
That would be such a fucked up way to die.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not into that.
Yeah, they're not nice.
Glenn in the Streamlab says, it's pronounced Iku Kanyini. Iku Kanyini. But you get an A for making the effort, Roxy. Anyhow, thanks for a great show today, Steph and Roxy. 2 thumbs up. Love you both. Looking forward to Tuesday night's episode of The Whirl Girls. # Whirl Girl Crew. # Rockstars Band. Thanks, Glenn. You're a doll. Going back into the patreon.com/Roxy Striyer. Garth McMurray says, Steph, with the Whirl Girls, you, Roxy, and Darina try some weird stuff. What is something you would never do for an episode, such as trying bollet, which are fertilized eggs people eat with little chicks in them? Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
That actually makes me want to jump off a cliff, but I wouldn't not do that for the show.
Same.
I wouldn't.
Die, but I'd also do it if we needed to.
Yeah, the only things I wouldn't actually do if it's like if you have more than 1% chance of dying, I'm not doing it. If I hurt anyone else, I'm not doing it. I don't know. I don't have very many limits. Do you, Rox?
No, same things as yours. Like the chip thing that I told you guys about. It was so hot. A lot of people were going to the hospital. I was like, we can't do that right now. But also, yeah, I'd kind of try a lot. Apparently, it's balut is the way it's pronounced. Balut. And Garth says it's a wild Google search. I don't know that I want to look it up. Oh, that just gives me creepy jeepies.
That's disgusting.
Ugh. All right, guys, a little housekeeping before we get out of here. We do have an awesome lineup this next coming week of guests that are coming on the show.
I actually watch your show a lot, Rox. You know that, right?
I love you.
It's the only live stream I watch.
Because she loves us.
So good.
Let's see. Shannon's coming on tomorrow, so get your Schmodown questions in. Obsessed with her, but or just
Love
questions in
her.
general. She's also a nurse, so during this time, I had to book her for the weekend because she is working right now and putting herself on the line. So excited to talk to her. Maud Garrett is coming on Monday. It's a big one for us, so stoked on her
She's
coming
awesome.
in. Yeah, she's the best. Alex Marzonia, aka Chips, is coming on Tuesday. He dropped his new song, so we're gonna have to take a listen to that. Then on Wednesday, I think Alex Damon, maybe Molly also. I don't know exactly, but I'll keep you guys posted there. And on Thursday, Ben Goddard is joining us, and more after that. I'll keep you guys posted on those updates. Queen of Corruption. Yeah, that's her. I love Maud. Maud's a throwback. Wow, she's a nurse. Yeah, you guys are so excited for this week, and so am I.
That's
Hell
a
yeah.
good week.
Yeah, we got. It's crazy because I'm not running out of people, Steph.
No.
I just continue to bring you back all the time, but I'm not running out of people. There's a lot. And I do think I am going to ask Chris Jericho. I'll keep you guys posted on that. I think I'll ask him if he can join us to talk a little Schmodown. Did you see that I drafted him to my Schmodown team?
Yes. There's been drama even during quarantine.
I know. Drama. Everybody at home, round of applause for Steph Sabraw. Woo!
Love my rock stars.
Babe, where are they finding you? What are you working on? We know that we've got to be doing the YouTube.
I know.
Which your guy Ryan Nelson.
Ryan Nelson, much love. No, I've been working on writing, which has been really, really good for me, but I know that I need to do some YouTube videos. Those will be coming this week. I'm giving myself a deadline. That's youtube.com/Steph Sabraw. Then all over social media at Steph Sabraw.
youtube.com/Steph Sabraw. We need to plug it earlier so you guys can go subscribe more. How are our subscribtions doing?
They're doing. I got some emails while I was here.
No way, guys.
Yeah.
If you're not already, you have to go do it. I feel like it's about time that we try to make that 1,000 push. It's a big
one. Well, I also need to give people more content.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you will.
No, yeah, I actually am. I truly enjoy it. It's just when you're in a writing spurt, you just gotta go.
Yeah, and you've been killing it in the writing right now. It's crazy world entering into. I'm scared for you, but I'm excited for us.
I know.
Are we gonna write a script together one day?
I've been waiting for you to ask me this for a long time. Yes.
All right, to everybody at home, love you guys lots. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel, follow Steph, come find me. I'll be here tomorrow live at the Roxy at 1 p.m. Pacific time with Shannon. I love Steph's hummus. Do you make
Sabraw hummus?
Oh my God.
It doesn't have a W, but it's close enough. Thank you. I wish I owned that. I'd be a millionaire.
I literally was like, did she make hummus and she didn't share it with me? That's so fucked up.
I make good homemade hummus. I got you. Yeah, it's so easy.
I want that with the chickpeas. How do you mash them?
Yeah. You just use a food processor.
All right. I guess I'll try to learn. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Thanks to Steph. Much love to you all.
Thank you.